Yo, what up? You know who it is. It's your man, Suicide Visions. Back at you with another video. Woo! What am I going to talk about today? Talk about Uber, Lyft. The pros, the cons, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, some videos that I looked at, people don't talk about shit worth listening to. I'm the opposite. I'm gonna tell you just what the fuck to expect out this shit. You know what I'm saying? So where do I start? Good or the bad? Well, fuck it. I'll start with the good. With Uber and Lyft. If you do it, you make fucking money. It's just that simple. I get sick and tired of people asking me dumbass fucking questions. Oh man, how much do you make? Oh, I heard it ain't that busy. Oh, I heard it ain't that good. Hear that? If it wasn't that busy and it wasn't that good, do you think it would still be around 4.5, 5 years later? It's common sense. I mean, half the people you encounter don't have common sense, so you can't fucking blame them for being stupid or asking a stupid question. But then again, there's nothing such as a stupid question. The stupid questions are the ones that aren't asked, you know? So, I'll break it down for you. The good, yes. You can make money. A lot of money. You're not punching a fucking clock or nothing like that. You're your own boss on both Uber and Lyft. You know, you get what you put in for. If you want to be the type of person to go out there and just make $100 a day, then that's what the fuck you're going to make. 100. If you want to be the type to go out there, make 200, 250, like I do, you know, that, like what I strive for, then yeah, you're going to make that. You do the math. You do that times fucking 5, or you do that times 7. You do the math. You know? I'm not going to do it for you. But, like I said, if you do, fuck it, look at it like this. And I'm going to make it real simple. Real fucking simple. It's 52 weeks to a year. 52 weeks to a year. If you went out there and worked for $100 a day on Uber or Lyft, or you're doing them both, and you combine $100 a day for a whole fucking year, what's 1 times 52? That's 52,000 at the end of the fucking year. Okay? You got college graduates that are not even making that with their degree. You know? They're starting off at 35 and 40,000. So yes, doing Uber and Lyft, I would encourage anybody to do it. And yes, it is very fucking lucrative. You know, you can make a lot of money. You know? Now, like I said, you go out there, you can make you, if you just work for $100 a day, like I said, it's 52 fucking thousand for the year, because it's 52 weeks to a year. Now, you're like, well, if I went out there to work for $100 a day, how long would that take me? Shit, 3 to 4 hours on any day, on a busy day, less than that. New Year's Eve, you can make $100 in probably 2 fucking trips, because everybody wants to go partying, and the surge is ridiculous. What if I work on New Year's Eve, man? Shit, in 2 hours I'm up 200. You do the fucking math. Like I said, I ain't gonna do it for you. I'm just gonna spit the shit out that's painfully fucking obvious. You know? And also, you gotta look at it like, if I could go out there and work for $100 a day, that's only gonna take about 3 to 4 hours out of my day. You can be a lazy fuck do whatever the fuck you want to do, and you're still making the money. Now, I know some of you looking at like, oh, $100 a day ain't shit, but like I said, you do the math. 1 times 52 is 52,000, and a lot of motherfuckers starting out don't even make that, and even if they do make that, that's before taxes. A lot of them, fucking, I'd say half the fucking jobs only start off at what, 36 to 40,000, probably 45 at that. That's what a fucking, that's a decent job. You know what I'm saying? And that's before taxes. That's not after. I'm telling you, if you work for $100 a day, you're making $52,000 for the year after Uber takes their cut. Okay? Now, I'm gonna be real about this shit. You're working for $100 a day. You gotta remember now, you gotta have gas, you might have repairs and shit like that, so it doesn't total out to $52,000. Now, if you wanted to total out to $52,000 for yourself, then I suggest you do at least $150 to $200 a day. It's not fucking hard. There's some days are slower than others, and some days are busier than others. Okay? Yes, it's just the nature of the business. You know, that's the beast that you got to deal with. When I'm in my mode to go fucking hard, oh shit, nigga, you talking 12 hours up this bitch. Easy. I had a motherfucker ask me, yo, why you go so hard on Uber and Lyft if you already have a regular job? I said, man, one simple fucking reason, man. Money don't sleep, so why the fuck should I? I need it. Point blank. I got shit to do, shit to take care of, you know? Now, this is where, like I said, the common sense comes into play. Look at your bills for the month, right? I get tired of people saying, oh, ain't no money in that, or Uber ain't no real job. Nigga, I'm making fucking more money than a lot of motherfuckers that I know. And I'm not doing shit but just driving people around and picking them the fuck up, and then yet still you want to turn on and ask me like, yo, man, shit, how'd you do? Nigga, I'm doing good. That's how I'm doing. I'm doing good. You know? Now, go figure. You take your rent. Like I said, if you work for the bare minimum of just $100 a day, that should take you nowhere. And I'm not even going to say on a busy day or nothing like that. I'm just going to say on a all right day. All right day, okay day. Not too busy, not too slow, but steady. You're going all over the place, whatever. About 3-4 hours. If it's really busy, in about 2 hours, you could be up $70 and not even realize it. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it has its pros and its cons. It has when you're like, damn, this today I fucking did $100. Well, I did $200 in 6 hours getting lucky, versus yesterday when I was working for $250. It took me 8 to 8.5 hours. But so what if it took you the whole 8 to 8.5 hours? Okay? If you are alive and well and working in America or anywhere today, full time, your ass is supposed to do 40 hours. If you do 40 hours on Uber and Lyft, nigga, there is no excuse for you to be talking about, I only did 500 or 600. That's bullshit. I'm telling you right now, it's bullshit. All right? I myself have done, I'm not gonna lie to you, since I've been doing Uber, I probably did 40 hours doing Uber and Lyft for 4 years. Shit. Probably did 40 hours twice out of each year. And that's saying 8 times? Nah, that's even still too much. Because I've always worked while doing Uber and Lyft, and then, like, you know what I'm saying, if I just didn't feel like fucking with the construction, or if I had got fired from a job or whatever, you know, then I'd go harder on Uber. You know, it's like if I lost a job, I didn't give a shit. Nigga, I still got my Uber, my Lyft, and all the other fucking food delivery services. You know what I'm saying? Now, for me, I don't want to work for $100 a day. I want $200. Nothing under $200 a day. Nothing. I want 200 to 250. Sometimes do I do it? No. But do I aim for it? Yes. You know. But like I said, in my case, you know, I got shit where, you know, I got a son to take care of. I got to pick him up from school. You know what I mean? Spend time with him, help with his homework. About to have a daughter on the way. You know, I'll be wanting to hit the gym. And you still want to have a social life. So yes, it's like other shit gets in the way of you trying to really make it $250 every single day. Now, if you are a young person living at home with your mom and dad, and you have zero fucking responsibilities, then yes, if you are doing Uber and Lyft, your punk ass should be out there going for $250 to $300 a day. The reason why I said that is because one of my boys, homies, he does $250 to about $300 a day. No responsibilities, no kids, no nothing. The motherfucker's pulling down $1,750 a week easy. I know some of you are like, oh, that's bullshit. No, it's not. No, it's not. Like I said, I'm not going to do the math for you. You do $250 a day times 7. You did the math yet? You broke out the calculator on your phone and figured out what $250 times 7 days equals out to? Okay. Now see, I want to get into the mode where if I'm doing $250 a day, every single day, shit, I'll do it for fucking 3 weeks and then take a week off every fucking month because I'll have at least $7,500 to play with. Easy. Easy. Every month. And like I said, yes, you can make that money. You know? One of my busiest weeks, I only did 29 hours and made out with $1,100. Another week I did, I think 32, 33, and brought like 1,300, something like that. I mean, I go that hard, especially when I got shit to pay for. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I do get kind of lazy where I just say, yeah, fuck it, I'll go out for 150 today and relax and bullshit around a bit, you know. But right now it's like, no, new year, new resolutions. I need this fucking money, you know. Now, if you look at it from what I said in the beginning of the video, with $100 a day, that's $52,000 for the year. Imagine if you went for $200 a day. Like a lot of people, you're making $100 plus a year. You know what I'm saying? So yes, you can make the money. Easy. There's no struggling with Uber or Lyft to make the money. You know? There's no dealing with no boss micromanaging you. None of that shit. All you gotta do is drive, be nice, and if you're a people person, try to engage in good conversation with your customers. That's it. Your shit'll be easy peasy. You know? I don't know how else to explain it to people. The shit will be easy peasy for you. All you got to do is just drive. You know? Now before I move on to the bad and the ugly, I don't want to leave anything out. Or you can hit me up in the comments and ask me like, well, hey, and yes, I will respond to you and tell you like, yes, you know, da-da-da-da-da. You can do this way, and that way, you know, if you want to make the money. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If you are going to do Uber and Lyft, you got to know how to finesse it. By finessing, I mean, you got to know how to work the shit without fucking yourself up. So, if you do a certain amount of hours on Lyft, after, I think, 9 or 10 hours, they say, oh, they sign you out automatically and said you take your ass home, go get 6 hours of rest, and then get back online. It has to do with the DOT hazmat, state law. Uber, I'm not too sure because I've never did anything over really 10 or 11 hours on Uber for them to even tell me to take my ass home and go take a rest. You know? So, with that being said, you put in the hours, you'll make the money. Now, everybody, well, I'm not going to say everybody. A lot of people say, oh, no, man, I don't like driving. I don't like this. I don't like that. You know, I don't want to have nobody in my car. Well, man, get a fucking rental through Uber or Lyft. Simple. Get a fucking rental. Tear that shit up instead of your own shit. I think I'm about to do it, man, because I can't, you know, I can't keep having my leathers getting farted on and shit like that, you know, man, and gotta crack the sunroof and the move. When you pick somebody up mad late from work and they smell like fucking sweating food, you know, and that scent lingers in your car a little bit, or when somebody wanna fucking, well, I'll get into that shit, the bad. That's part of the bad, you know. But like I said, if you're considering doing Uber, do it. I would. I definitely would. No questions about it. Like, yeah, look at it. Christmas Day. No, Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve was busy as shit. People getting to the airport. Left and right. I went out there Christmas Day. Niggas is like, oh, you're bugging. You're bugging. There ain't gonna be nobody out there. Man. They had me. I must have been the only fucking Uber and Lyft driver in my state. And I'm in fucking Massachusetts. I'm in Boston. You know what I'm saying? They had me going all the fucking way over, man. I was fucking working out in Rhode Island, stayed over back up to Massachusetts, all the way back to damn near New Hampshire, into New Hampshire. You know, all in one day. You're telling me it wasn't busy? That shit was busy as shit. You know, it started to aggravate me because I'm like, damn, I'm driving back and forth, seeing the same Lyft driver, and it's like, look like this nigga had nobody in his car, like he even turned on the app. But, you know, it is what it is. I was getting the money. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Do it. Stop sitting down there thinking like, oh, I don't want to deal with people, or I don't want to work in the hood. Man, let me tell you something. If that's what you're worried about, then it's not for you. Okay? I don't give a fuck where I work when I'm doing Uber and Lyft. As long as you get in my car, you chill the fuck out and you calm down, shit, we ain't gonna have no issues. You know, you don't get in my car all rowdy and jumping around and shit like that, and you know, we ain't gonna have no issues. You know, my rides go smooth. I've barely ever had to put a customer out my car. I say in the 4 years that I've done it, I probably had to put out a couple of people for like dumb shit. You know, and that was it. But like I said, if anybody was to ask me, hey, do you think I should consider doing it? Yes. Yes, I do. Because half of us, we go to a job we fucking hate anyway, and you giving them 40 hours, or 50 hours, or 60 hours, you know? And you do all that on OT to fucking make exactly, like, you gotta look at it. If your job is paying you after fucking taxes $700, let's just say $700 at the end of 40, right? But before taxes, it's $1,000. I'm talking about a person with a real good job, you know? And you're like, shit, I'm only bringing home $600 to $700 a week. Let me do some overtime. You do fucking all that overtime to just have an extra $150, $200 on top of your fucking $700. Like, come on, you're working 50 and 60 hours at a fucking job you hate, and they're still taking taxes out. You know? Now, if you come do that shit with Uber, you ain't got no fucking problem. you interact with plenty of different people. When you're in the hood, you might get a few hood people, but then you get a lot of people that's just, hey, I'm just trying to go to work, go to my people's house, or go to party and shit like that. And it's nothing. You don't deal with a lot of dickheads, you know. Now, a lot of people also worry about taxes for Uber and Lyft and shit. All right, so this is where it gets tricky. If you're worried about taxes, if I make this much, well, I mean, if you're gonna go out there and work for $100 grand a year, which you could do on Uber really fucking easy, and then don't have nothing to pay the government back at the end of the year, then you're an idiot. That's on you. You're the jackass. You know. You go out there, you work. This is the thing. Your receipts are crucial. You save them. When I first started, you had to save your gas receipts. You ain't got to save your fucking gas receipts no more. It's all clocked off your mileage. It works in hand together, you know? So when you sit up there and say, well, hey, I need to save my gas receipts. I haven't saved my gas receipts for the last 2 years because they switched it all up. It's all done off of the mileage that you drive, and they can calculate how much gas you're burning. And I'm pretty sure they lowballing you a little bit, but it's damn near close to what the fuck you would be getting if you was to save your receipts, all right, as a deduction. Now, the taxes, like I said, there's nothing to really worry about. One of your main write-offs is what I'm talking to you people on, what I'm making this video on, your cell phone. Your average cell phone bill is about $120 to $130 a month, okay? And I ain't talking about if you with Metro. I'm talking about if you with T-Mobile, Verizon, Sprint, or AT&T. You're paying about $1 to $1.20 a month for one line with everything, unlimited internet and shit like that. So you do that alone. 12 months times 120. By my math, let me get it together. You're looking at $1,440 as a fucking write-off, because without your phone you can't work. You need the phone to fucking work. So it comes as a business expense, as a write-off. Bang. Food, all that shit you buy on the road while you're working, write-off. Maintenance you do on your car, oil changes, write-off. Because when you do Uber, and if you're going hard, you're going to fucking be getting an oil change every month. Never mind 3 months. Okay? Anything you could think of maintenance-wise. Brakes, rotors, axles, you know, water pump. It's all for mileage being put onto your car. So you have to, I repeat, you have to save your receipts, implement all that shit so you can get a nice little break on your taxes. What else? Now some of you gonna laugh, but yes, I write off some of the clothes that I buy. I just, one way in the morning, dress with the hip hop crowd at night. Yeah, I write off my Jordans and my foam posits and shit like that. Yeah, I'm using it for fucking work. Why not? You know, if you're financing a car, you got to pay the car note to keep the car. It's a write-off, right? Insurance, right? That you paid. It's a write-off, right? When I was doing the Uber rentals last year, it kind of as a write-off, because without me paying that $200 to $250 a week for the rental to get my my job done, I wouldn't have had the goddamn car. So that went as a write-off. You know? Just simple shit like that. I'm pretty sure there's some of the stuff that I missed that's on the good. You know, but I'll just give you the main key factors, like you make fucking money. Again, you make fucking money, and again, you make fucking money. It's just that simple. If you're a people person, then you should have nothing to worry about. You can't be nervous trying to drive and do this shit. No, it doesn't work like that. Once you're cool, calm, and collected, you're good. Now, you want to know about that? Those are the pros or the good. Now you're gonna get the cons, which is like the bad and the ugly. A lot of your customers, they don't have no respect for your car. They will slam the shit out of your fucking door, and it sounds like it's gonna break your friggin' window. But it comes with the job. You do have a lot of customers that will take the time to shut your door nice and easy and not fucking tear your shit up. But you just got some of these young college kids and adults too. I'm not gonna single y'all motherfuckers out. They will slam the shit out of your door. Boom! It'll get you tight. Another thing that gets me a little tight is when people get in when you got 6 motherfucking people or 3 or 4 motherfucking people getting into the back and they want to all just slide through and be kicking up the back of my middle console. That gets to me because I'm like, hey, there's no crossing over in my car. He can go around and get it on this side, and get him behind me. Like, you just sliding through and kicking all about your feet, kicking up my leather interior, man. Like, God, shit, damn. Fuck. You're scuffing my shit up. But, you can't get mad at that, really. But then again, you can, because you're looking at these people like, yo, y'all are fucking adults. Y'all are grown-ups. Slide your ass in here properly. I shouldn't be feeling you or seeing my hand, my seat getting kicked because you slide in my fucking car, especially if I give you enough room to get in behind me. Like, that's shit like that will piss you off. I don't mind somebody drinking water or like a cup of juice, but like you get in my car now with an open cup of fucking tea or coffee, it's like, yo, dude, like what the fuck? You think roads don't have potholes and shit like that? But you know what I mean? You're gonna spill and make a mess? That's the type of shit that'll get you mad, because it's like it's fucking ignorance, and they're somewhat selfish because they're probably just looking like, fuck, it's not my car, I'm just getting a fucking ride and going about my business. Like, no. But if this is the shit if this is what you was to worry about, then you wouldn't make no money. Because if you had fucking 10 people come into your car with an open cup of coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, and you're like, yo, you ain't getting in my car with that shit, it might spill, you ain't gonna make no money. I just tell you straight up, you make that mess, you gonna clean that shit the hell on up. And I'm not playing. I will pull the fuck over and you will clean that mess that you made in my car, because I'm sick of doing it. Or you have to exit my vehicle. My rules, man. I don't allow it. And then that's one thing. I don't allow no eating in my car. I don't give a good goddamn who you are. I don't even want you eating a granola bar and dropping crumbs on my seat, and I gotta go clean that shit up. You know what I'm saying? No. But you do have people that try to eat, come in your car with plates of food, open it up and just start eating without even asking. It's like, I pull over to the side of the road and say, hey, look here, there's no eating in my car. I don't know what gave you that indication that you can eat here, but this is not the car for that. You know what I mean? I keep my shit clean, and it stays that way. I don't have time for when you come here to make a mess, when you get your ass out. I gotta turn off the app because now I gotta clean up your mess before I can go pick up another customer. So yes, I am very adamant about that. There's no eating in my goddamn car at all. I don't care what the situation is. You open a wrapper of gum, that friggin' wrapper better leave my car with you. What else? What else would piss you off? With people that make you just want to throw them out. Okay, but I'll give you an example that happened to me. I go to pick up this girl, her and her child. Mind you, it just finished raining. Which means the asphalt's still wet, the grass is still wet. No biggie. I get to this chick's house. I pull up. Oh shit. I pull up to... What are you doing, man? Drive the goddamn car. I pull up to make this turn. Let me negotiate this turn real quick. Yeah, I pull up to the house. Now, I'm the type of driver, if it's raining or it's snowing, I try to pull up to the path where it's asphalt or like concrete for you to walk on. I don't like for you to walk on like the grass or through mud or sleet and snow and slush and shit like that and then track it into my car. That's how careful I am with my shit when I pull up to pick you up. I get to this chick's crib. Long ass fucking walkway from the front porch all the way to my car door. This bitch decides to walk through the goddamn grass. That shit had me pissed. Because I literally just cleaned my fucking car out the night before. I ain't dig it. I ain't say anything. I took it for what it was. So now, when she gets in the car, she opens the fucking door. Right? She opens the door. Now, like I said, I have a son. The shit that I don't allow my child to do in my car, you for damn sure as hell is not going to have your fucking child do it in my car. Simple as that. You understand what I'm saying to you? So, she opens the door. Mind you, keep in mind, she walked on the wet fucking grass with her son. When I pulled up to the pathway, that was just like straight asphalt that they could walk on. That was somewhat almost dry. Nope, this dumbass ghetto rat decides to walk in the fucking grass with her son. Opens my car door. Not in this car, my other car that I had a little while back. Opens the car door. Lets her son get in the car and walk across the fucking back seat with all that shit on the bottom of his sneakers. So I look back there and I says to her, "Hey, what are you doing? Why would you have your son walk on my seats when y'all just walk through that fucking dirty, muddy ass grass and shit?" Like, her response to me was like, "Why you tripping? You don't even got leather interior." I'm like, you, in the back of my mind, like, you silly bitch. That's why I'm bugging. Even if I had leather interior, I would still bug because you don't walk on nobody's fucking seat. What you do in your nasty ass house, you ain't gonna do in my car. You know, so like, you're gonna track that shit on my seat. Now, you want to sit down on that shit, wind your ass all up in my back seat, let that shit grind into my fucking interior. Then when I drop your sour ass off, I gotta go clean that shit up? No. I told her, no, you're going to have to call yourself another Uber. She said, "Are you serious? I'm going to be late." I said, "Well, you should have thought about that shit before you fucking had your son walk across my back seat." You know? Now, this happened like over 2 years ago. But, you know, is this that type of fucking selfish ignorance you have to deal with sometime with certain individuals who just like, they just don't get it. Like, they don't have a grip on what's going on, you know? They think, oh, because you're the driver, I'm supposed to just bow to you and do it. No, it doesn't work like that. It's my car. I'm here to provide you a service. So when you're in my vehicle, no, fuck that. When you're in my office, okay? Because this is my office. You know, I'm working. When you're in my office, you know, there's certain rules you got to follow in my office. All that wilding out and yelling and shit, like, no, it don't happen in my car. Not in my office. Okay? I give you another example. This happened to me a couple months ago. This was on Lyft now. This lady gets in the car. She's not even paying for it. The guy was. I had the radio volume on 10. She said, "Oh, I have a headache. Can you turn it down? I got a splitting headache." I turned it down from 10 to 6. She's requesting me for. She's asked me, "Can you turn it off?" I said, "No, I don't turn off my radio for nobody no more. I'm done doing that. I did that the first 2 years. I don't do that no more. I need my music to keep me sane, to keep me going while I'm driving. Okay? So I put it on 4, where you could barely hear any fucking thing. Sound like somebody's whispering in your ear. Mind you, she's saying she got a headache and she is talking loud as shit at the top of her lungs, but she has a headache, which led me to believe that you did not want to hear the radio. Once again, I'm supposed to bow and surrender to you? No. So I asked her, I said, "Miss, how do you have a headache and you're talking way louder and laughing than what the radio was doing?" So I adjusted my volume back again to what I wanted to hear, because I don't want to hear you yelling in the back of my fucking head. She's laughing and joking but has a headache. No, doesn't work like that. She got mad that I put the radio back up a little bit so I could hear it. And I said, "Look here, miss, you're not the one paying for this trip. If you want to get out the car, you can gladly do so. Okay?" I said, "I'm being nice to you. You said you had a headache, I loaded it down, but you don't have a headache. You don't have a headache. You're sitting up here laughing, joking around and moving around in my back seat. And it's annoying me because I had the music on for me to listen to. But you want to lie to me and say, 'Oh, I got a headache'? No. A person with a headache would have sat back there nice and quiet and would have took their ass to sleep. You can't blame me. Okay? Now, I'm going to compare the 2 apps real quick before I end this video. There's certain things that Uber app does that I like, and there's certain things that the Lyft app does that I like. For one, that I think Lyft has over Uber, they give the customer the option to put the fucking pictures up. So most of the time on Lyft, somebody got their picture up, you already know who you're looking for. It's not like on Uber where you're flying blind, where you just gotta wait for any Tom, Dick, and Harry just to walk up to your car and open the door. You don't know who you're looking for. But at least on Lyft, you have that option that you can see the person's picture and see who's coming to you and say, "Hey, all right, there she is," or "There he go," you know, and they get in the car. Another thing that I like that Lyft does better than Uber, the end and destination is right there on the screen, so you would know, like, do I want to accept this ride before I pick this person up? Because you might be going in this direction, but this person's going in this direction 30 minutes up. You might not want to deal with that traffic because you got something to do, you know, so you might just say, "You know what, I'm not going to accept it. Let it go to a different driver and turn my app off and go on about my day." Uber don't do that. You don't know where the hell you're going until you start the trip, because with Uber, hold on, what was I saying? No, with Uber, they don't do that on Uber. You don't know where you're going until you start the trip, and that sucks. There's been times where customers get in my car like, "Here, the driver canceled on me because he found out I was going too far."